haven't recorded such a long time.
Is my thing too high? That should be right.
I don't know.
I'm on my iPad this time, so I don't know.
Oh, we're back. Untitled.
It's been a while.
A long time.
Whole upload schedule. It's terrible. Anyway, this video, Premier League predictions. Who you think is gonna win the league? Who you think is gonna get top 4? Who you think is gonna get the rest of the European spots? Who is gonna get relegated? So yeah, we're gonna have a chat about the Premier League basically and what we think is gonna happen. So, let's just get straight into it because enough preamble. So let's just go. Who do you think is gonna get relegated? Who do you think is like? Yeah,
It's tough, but I think Brentford will get relegated again.
I was about to say that, yeah.
I really don't think they're Premier League team level. I think Norwich. I'm looking at the teams here right now, and I'm thinking Watford again.
you think
Three
what?
teams that.
So Brentford, Watford, and Norwich. No, yeah.
Yeah, Norwich. I think they're the
Yeah.
three teams that will be relegated, with Brentford being last place, and then Norwich, and then Watford at 18th.
So I think Brentford. I like Brentford though. I like the team. I like Ivan Toney. I want to give them a chance. So I'm saying that they'll stay up. It'll be tough for them, but I think they'll stay up. I'm gonna go Watford going down because Watford are a joke. Anytime something wrong, they sack their manager. So I'm going Watford 20th. I'm gonna go. For some reason, I just want to say Crystal Palace.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Palace.
Wow.
I don't know about them though. I know that they've got Patrick Vieira as their manager now, who I guess is an okay manager, but I just don't know. Like, I want to say them. I'm gonna go Crystal Palace, and then I'm gonna say Norwich. Yeah, Norwich. So I think
what do you think?
Same as yours, Josh. Same as
Same
yours.
as me.
Yeah. I just can't see them surviving it.
I don't think they got the capabilities to stay up.
with Brentford.
Yeah, I like them as
Yeah.
a team, but really, I don't think they'll.
Yeah, nah. If I'm being
Yeah.
completely honest, they are most likely to go down. But I like their team. That's all. I'm being kind of biased, but I like the team.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what we doing next? 17th to 10th.
Gonna do that? Oh, that's long. I can't even think of that. I was just gonna go straight to who's gonna
Top.
win the league.
I mean, we could do that. So not that it really matters mid-table anyway.
Yeah, mid-table. No one cares about mid-table.
It's the same
Yeah,
mid-table.
I can go last. I really care about that. Oh,
Hey, who's gonna win the Premier League this season?
Ooh, I wonder what you guys are gonna say, huh? Man United's gonna win,
basically, obviously, I'm gonna say Liverpool's gonna win the league this year. I just generally think that with the team, with the defense, fam, oh my days, we've worked on the defense now. Kanate, Matip, Van Dijk, Gomez, bro, that's 4 centre backs right there, and then we still got the other man, Phillips, Williams, bro. We're set. Minus Andrew Robertson getting injured, we're good on the defense. So, and that was our main issue for last season. So I think we're good, fam. I think we're gonna win the league. No cap.
As a Liverpool fan, I agree with Josiah. I think we're gonna win the league. Yeah.
I'm so biased. I can't lie, but I've got to.
You know what it is? Okay, completely. Okay, let me be unbiased. Okay, for a second, let me be unbiased. I actually think it will be City, but being biased, I would say Liverpool.
Yeah.
with Liverpool, yeah, I think that they're being majorly underestimated this season. Like no one, I'm seeing no one saying that they're gonna win the league, and like I'm seeing some people saying that they're gonna finish outside the top four, and I'm like, nah, allow it.
Seriously?
Like, yeah, like nah.
Yeah.
Listen, Van Dijk's back. Yeah, I know he's coming off a mad injury, but like if you're that level of player already, even if he comes back at like 80% of himself, he's still one of the best centre backs in the world. Yeah,
Exactly.
and then you have Canate next to him, you know, or Gomez or Matip. One of those three, doesn't matter. They're all brilliant centre backs. Yeah. Then right back, you've got great Alexander-Arnold, still the best right back in the world. Robertson's going to be missing for a few weeks. I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, defense-wise, I still think we're the best in the league. Midfield is the place I'm worried about. Attack is it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? Like, because you say Salah will always do his thing.
Yeah.
Mane, you would normally say will always do his thing as well, but obviously last season didn't have a great season.
Yeah,
For
true
me-
that.
Firmino's it's going to be the centre. Like, who's going to play? Is it going to be Firmino? Because if it's Firmino, then I think we won't have the greatest season because he's not scoring enough goals. And with Lukaku being signed by Chelsea, with City looking at Harry flipping Kane, it's gonna be tough. I think we should start playing Jota down the middle and see what happens there. But yeah, like Liverpool, I would say, in my opinion, will win the league. But unbiased is City, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, unbiased City, of course, but I'm not gonna diss my team. So Liverpool's first, Man City second, then I don't care about the rest. But yeah, what about you, Josh?
Well, being a Man United supporter, it's a bit of a sticky one here because both of you Liverpool. But, I believe Man United will win. Being biased, being unbiased, I think Chelsea will win. To be honest.
Chelsea, fair enough. I can respect that, to be fair.
Because I feel like Lukaku will just bag goals. But if City get Harry Kane, Man City will win by a long shot.
It's a mad season where it's like there's so many teams that are like good enough to win the title for once. Like obviously last few years we've had like 2 teams max. Now it's like so it's gonna be so crazy to see who wins. Especially if
Leicester.
Don't put them in the title race.
They always butted it last minute. Now these past few years they've been butting it last minute, fam. Like they start off well.
They're still doing well.
They do well, but they butted it like when it matters. So yeah.
The team that needs to step up, Arsenal.
Oh my days! Let's not get started on Jokeman FC, fam. Oh my days! Comes a disgrace. Comes a flipping disgrace.
Arsenal.
They're really carried by their Arsenal fan TV, bro.
It's just so embarrassing.
Arsenal, yeah, I actually think they'll have an okay season. Like I think signing Ben White for 50 mil is all right. I mean, 50 mil is too much money, but it's a good signing for Arsenal. But I just can't. They're just a joke of a club.
They should get top 8. If they don't,
no, it's because they've lost the respect they had. If they can get that back, then I'll probably start saying top 5. That their top 5 are worthy. But for now, man, the way they've been, can't say that. So
I want them to surprise me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I want as well.
But I don't think that will happen.
I'll be honest. I have them top 6. If I'm honest. Like I think
top 8.
I think if they like if Arteta can finally get the tactics together and they can like carry out what he wants them to do and they can like score enough goals. The problem last season was goals. They didn't score enough goals. I don't know if he's gonna, because Aubameyang, if he's getting a bit older, hopefully he comes back with the goals for them. That's what they want. Lacazette is shite, so he's never gonna get those goals. So I don't know who they're gonna look to for those goals if they don't sign a striker. But yeah, that's where their problem lies, is getting goals. But like, what about Spurs?
I think they could get top 6. It depends on Harry Kane there. if Harry Kane leaves, I think they'll get like what? Well, they'll get top 10, 100%. Actually, I swear they finished like 11th or something last season.
No, they got Spurs. They finished 7th last year because in the Conference League, remember. But like
7th. Oh.
I think they'll look. It depends on if they have Harry Kane. It's as simple as that. If they have Harry Kane, they'll get top 7. If they don't have Harry Kane, I think they'll have if Harry Kane leaves, they will have a car crash of the season.
I feel like the start of the season will be bad for them, but I think that'll make them realize like who they need in like the winter transfer market. So yeah, I feel like if Kane's dipping, then from September till is it December before the transfer market opens?
Yeah.
I feel like for that time it'll be rocky as fuck for them, and January up until like May or something like that. I feel like they'll do well because with Tottenham they've got the quality players, like they've got some quality players, but Kane is like the glue for their team. They need to find out who can replace Kane, not on the same level as him, of course, because he's world class, he's top tier shit, but around that, you get me, like someone around that who can like do what he done.
Yeah. Well, and
they're left, man.
It's their defense. Like their defense is just it's not good enough.
Oh yeah, I don't know about their defense.
Davison Van, he's just a van. He's just big and doesn't know what he's doing. Like they're just, I don't know. Like I mean, they signed a centre back. They signed Cristiano Romero for 50 mil. And he looks like an okay centre back from Atalanta. I think they need another centre back on top of that. And they signed Brian Gill from, I don't know, it's a Spanish club, I can't remember who. They got a new goalkeeper, Galini from Atalanta, who is good. And I think their problem for the past few years here, I've never rated Hugo Lloris, but like since he had that injury, like getting a new goalkeeper, I think was very important for them. And I think this goalkeeper is quite good. Yeah, it just depends on Harry Kane though. Harry Kane stays and leaves.
Yeah.
I want Song to leave, but he signed a new contract. So it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but who is Song?
I don't know. Any team other than Spurs.
You gotta keep in mind that he's like 28 years old, in it, so like he had to. Like, not much teams will want him because ain't that young. So it makes sense for him to ride out like until into his 30s with the club that he's with.
It's a bit peak because I rate Son, but yeah, like I rate Harry Kane before, but if they stay at Spurs, they're not going to win silverware. It's just especially with Nuno as your manager. Like I don't have a problem with Nuno. I don't think he's that bad, but he's also not that good. Like he's a maximum going to get you top 7. So
yeah.
I don't know. With Spurs, it's a bit of a sticky one. We have to see until the end of the transfer window if they bring in more signs because they're linked to Lautaro Martinez. Apparently, they're very close to signing him. If they can get Martinez, like, and he plays alongside Harry Kane, that would be a really good. I think they'll have quite a good year then. But we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Let's talk about City then, like, because obviously City were brought up in the title thing, yeah. Like, it's the title. So, what is it about City that makes them so strong? And forget Harry Kane. Like, obviously, we know that they're linked to them, yeah. But just forget about him, yeah. Just as their present squad, why do you think they're gonna do so well this season?
It's their teamwork. They're all world class. Like, I don't know. It's just something about them. They can work so well as a team and just create plays out of nothing. Especially De Bruyne. I really like De Bruyne. Even though they're rivals to me, but I like De Bruyne. I think he kind of carries the team a little bit. Other than that, I don't really watch them, so can't really say.
I think City, I think they just have so many creative players, and signing Jack Grealish, it allows them to like not have to rely on De Bruyne as much. If De Bruyne goes down with the injury for a bit, then I think that they're absolutely fine, because whoever they can plug in there is going to do the job. I mean, look, they've got so many attacking players, and even if they sell a couple of them, like apparently they're going to sell Bernardo Silva, right? And even if maybe, I don't know who else would leave, but like if they sell a couple of them, they still have the best attack in the league, and they still have like their second best attack is still like a top 4 level attack.
Yeah.
It's the same with their midfield, like, and their defense is obviously like good. We've seen last season. I just don't. My thing with City is like I don't know if they're going to be able to replicate what they did last season with no striker. So with the squad as it is right now, I don't know if they'll be able to do the same thing. With managers kind of getting used to that and like setting their teams up to counter that.
Yeah.
Because like when you go against a team like, I don't know, when you go against those smaller teams who just sit back, like they don't let you do the same, like getting behind and have that space. When you play against teams like that, you need a guy who's just gonna like you can ping balls into and he can play it off his feet, and like you need a target man. You need that guy who can just grab you and go out of nowhere. And with Chelsea, for example, they have that now with Lukaku. So City need that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I still don't think Greenish is worth 100 mil either. Way too much money.
Yeah, nah. That was an opinion. 50. I understand why, because obviously that's his Villa scores, so it makes sense. That's what Villa valued him at. But it's like, yeah, no, he's not worth more than 60 million. Like, definitely not. But it's the way that football is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't do much. Anyway, top 4. Who do you think will be in top 4? Because we never actually said that.
Yeah.
So what do you man think?
So you go first.
In no particular order.
No. You got to do it order.
I'll think of the order afterwards. It's just like these teams. Liverpool, Man U, Man City, and Chelsea. It's my top 4. Alright, order. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool, Man City, Man U, Chelsea. Yeah, in that order. I feel like you know what, Chelsea, Man U could come 4th. Yeah, you know what, that's my top 4 for me. Liverpool, Man City, Man U, Chelsea.
Fair enough. James, what about you?
I think it depends on because obviously the transfer window is not fully done. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks. But as currently constructed, it will be, I think, Chelsea first, Liverpool second, City third, and United 4th.
If I go by biased opinion, Man United first. I think Chelsea second, City third, Liverpool 4th. But realistic version, Chelsea first, Man City second, Liverpool third, United 4th. Unfortunately.
No, the reason why I switched from going City first, by the way, is because it was like if Harry Kane, I was doing it as the squads right now. Because obviously, if Harry Kane goes there, you know the answer. But yeah, like I was just thinking of the squads right now. But don't write off Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool. I think they're gonna listen. They're gonna win. Yeah, listen. Here's my case for Liverpool. They're hungry. Okay, they're ready to prove that. Like last year was just a fluke. Like they got injured. Like there was a lot of injuries. Yeah, it was fluky. It was not fair. Yeah, and it just wasn't our year. But this year, yeah, they're gonna be hungry. Gonna have a few players who are already back in the squad who are healthy. Like and even guys who have been there for a bit now, who have finally learnt the rhythm of the squad, like your Thiago and Diogo Jota, like it's going to be 10 times better. Yeah, Liverpool are like, obviously, if I'm being biased, they're going to win the league.
Okay. I don't think that will happen, but you know, it is what it is.
Hey Josh, listen.
To your own opinion.
Man United, yeah, I'm being nice.
I
Though.
did
Like, you don't understand. I want to say that Man United is gonna get like 6. You don't understand. I really want to say that because I'm not convinced.
Trust. We won't get Cavalinga this summer. I think we'll sign a pre-contract in January because the contract runs out in the summer next year. Yeah, so he'll join us hopefully. But I know a lot of other clubs are looking at them, like Real Madrid, PSG, Barcelona, Bayern. But hopefully he comes to us. Hopefully get a good striker that's younger as well.
Man United.
Yeah, Man United. If we get a young, good striker.
Okay, but like Josh, you're a Man United fan, yeah? Are you convinced by them? Do you actually think that they're gonna?
I think we have the capabilities of winning.
Nah.
I don't think it'll be by a landslide. I think it'll be like maybe like 1 to 5 points. But I think we have the capabilities to win.
You would have to get lucky. I think there'll have to be some injuries in there. Like Pep Guardiola would have to fall off a bridge type shit. Have to have I don't know, the whole of the Liverpool squad, like their coach just like breaks down repeatedly before every match. They can't get to no stadiums. Like so Lukaku gets COVID for like the whole year. Some madness is gonna have to happen for you guys. Like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, compared to the rest of the managers, Tuchel, Klopp, and Guardiola, fam.
Of course, yeah. He's the worst manager out of them 4. But I trust in him.
Let's have a better manager than yours, man.
Doesn't matter. I trusted him.
I
believe in him.
You finished 4th. I think you have a good team, but it's not winning the title. Fuck no way. Don't get me wrong. Varane's a great signing, and Sancho is also a great signing. But don't forget that Rashford is injured for the first part of the season. So
is he?
It's okay.
I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, I saw it actually. His shoulder or something like that. I think is it?
It's alright.
Sancho, Cavani, and Greenwood. Are you think gonna win the league?
Look, we've got the capabilities. I'm in like 7th, so I want to buy it. But I don't want us ending up like 7th.
You know what? Yeah, I want the black checkered Liverpool kit, man. That looks so nice. I really want that. My chair's so loud. I really want that kit, man, for real.
So then, wait. So done top 4. What about top 6? Like, who's gonna finish 5th, 6th? I will go 7th.
Europa League, isn't it? Europa
tops. Alright.
Europa League. So
okay.
5th, I'm gonna go Leicester. I think they've made some really.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. I can say it's the 5th.
I kind of want them above Man United. Like they've got a good team, man. They signed Patson Daka, who I really wanted them to sign. They signed Soumaré from Lille as a midfielder, box to box. They signed oh my days, bro. They signed some good players. I was watching them in the what's it called, Charity Shield against City, and they looked good. Like I know City wasn't playing their first team, but like they looked good, and they looked like they could at least get 5th this season.
6 is a tough one.
I love you want to say Everton. Like I feel like Everton will just. I don't know. I can't remember their squad. Let me quickly check their squad, but.
You think so? With Rafa Benitez as a manager, and the fans hate the manager. It's Liverpool manager.
I forgot about him, you know.
Because they don't have Ancelotti no more. Ancelotti's gone.
Yeah, I forgot. But to be fair,
have a hunch of
Calvert-Lewin did do
Southampton.
well. Southampton.
I have a hunch, but I don't think so.
Bro, they don't even have Danny Ings no more. He's gone.
It don't matter. No one cares about him. Man.
What do you mean cares about Danny? Bro, he's their best player.
Are you
It
mad?
doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, man.
Oh, you're a waffler, man. You're a waffler.
Southampton can put it off.
This guy's confused. Nah, I think
on the real
6 for me is Villa.
six. I would say Arsenal.
Seriously? Alright.
Mine's Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
They've made some really good signings this summer with that Jack Grealish money. They signed Leon Bailey. They got Danny Ings now. Buendia. I don't know. You're gonna have another season of like John McGinn. You got Matt Target, Konsa, Mings. Like they've got a really good squad. Ollie Watkins, bro. I think they should get at least top 8. So I think they'll finish 6th.
I think they'll come 7th, and then Tottenham will be 8th.
No, scratch that. I want to put Tottenham 6 as my prediction. Tottenham 6.
6.
Yeah. Scratch it. Scratch Everton, man. Tottenham.
I don't think they'll get top 6 though.
You know?
I think they'll get 8th.
I mean,
even without Harry Kane.
See where you get that from. I've been watching Lucas Moura, yeah. He's been doing so sick, and obviously Son, I don't know. I have a feeling that
saw them play.
In pre-season, they actually haven't looked that bad, but in defense they look, in attack they look quite good. But I just think without Harry Kane, I think they're gonna finish 9th. With Harry Kane, I think they'll finish about 7th. I'll give them 7th. Same as well.
I just have faith in them, top 6 for them. I'm saying 6 for them. Tottenham. Oh shit! Hold on. Back in a sec. Let me sort this out.
I don't even know what just happened.
I dropped my phone. I hit the wire and it just
Yeah, I think we're done now. Anyway, though.
On the side, though, PSG, crazy team.
Oh my days, this phone's not balancing.
They've got
crazy team. If they don't win the Champions League, they are a flop.
If they don't win the Champions League, then that's embarrassing, fam. They got Messi,
And especially
Neymar,
don't win the
and
league
Mbappe.
either. Flop.
Nah. They're winning the league. They are winning the league.
They have to.
They are winning the league. There's no doubt about that.
Ramos, Marquinhos, Kimpembe,
Just keep
Hakimi,
it, fam. Ramos and Messi are the same team. It's
The
mad.
best signing for them isn't
Ronaldo.
Messi. Messi, I don't think is even their best signing. I think their best signing and most important is actually Sergio Ramos, because leadership-wise, he's going to be huge for them. That's who I thought Man United needed to get. I didn't think they needed to get
I
Varane.
wanted him.
I was like, they need
wanted
Sergio. But yeah, no, now that PSG has Sergio Ramos in that defense alongside Marquinhos, and Hakimi's going to be at right back. It's going to be good.
Di Maria is still on the squad, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, Di Maria is still on the bench.
That's
Cardi, I think.
nasty, man. That's nasty right there. I can't wait to watch them.
They've got to in the Champions League. Otherwise, they've just ruined football for nothing.
Literally.
I don't care. They'll be the worst team ever.
I'm just scared about coming up against them in the Champions League, man, because that attack right there. That's scary, man. It's actually
I don't
scary.
want to verse them either.
If it's not City versus PSG in the Champions League final, then that money is so useless, so pointless.
Literally.
Like City about to drop 250 more on 2 players, and then you have PSG. I mean, they got 5 world-class players for 60 mil technically, because they got Donnarumma for free, Ramos for free, Ronaldo for free, Messi for free, and then they
still got Navas in it.
Yeah, they still got Navas as well.
I feel bad for him, man. He's a good goalie.
Bro, they've got a career mode. Like they've got a career mode, yeah. To like sign like the best players. Like when everyone their contract runs down.
And they still have bare money to spend. Like.
I mean, their wages though. That problem is their wages. I don't know.
Their wages are expensive. 25 mil per season for Messi alone, plus add-ons, so 35 mil per season.
And then obviously they're already paying Neymar and Mbappe. It's going to be they're not going to be able to sustain this for more than 2 seasons. Like I honestly think within the next 2 seasons Mbappe is going to leave. So yeah, this isn't going to last.
Yeah.
Within the next,
Real Madrid are going to try to buy him.
I think it's a last ditch kind of thing to try and win the Champions League. And if it doesn't work, they'll just sell them all next summer.
They could literally just sell Mbappe, and if they want Kimpembe and Navas.
Yeah, they'll keep them.
And then that's it. They've got their money for the next 3 years.
Yeah, and I think Mbappe wants to leave. I'm hearing Mbappe wants to leave already. Come to Liverpool.
Apparently, he doesn't want to leave this year.
At Liverpool, you know what it is. Mbappe to Liverpool 2022. Yeah.
Haaland to United.
Nah, that's not happening. Haaland's going.
He won't join Chelsea now. So.
Nah, unless Chelsea do some stupid shit. Like, imagine that they go to a 4-4-2 and have Haaland and Lukaku on top.
What about Werner? They're just gonna ditch Werner.
I'll just ditch him, man. Get right.
Werner. I like Werner, man. I think funny as well.
Good year this year. I think I have a good year. I think he's going to be playing alongside Lukaku, and he's the type of striker that needs
He needs a second striker.
Yeah, he needs a striker to play off of. I think he'll be good with Lukaku next to him.
Chelsea team's looking good though.
Chelsea's looking really good.
Do they still have a Thiago Silva?
Still have Thiago, yeah. They're signed. I think they got the same defense. Apparently, they were signing Jesus Koundé at one point, but that's gone cold.
Yeah, they're trying.
Yeah, either way, the defense is really good. Their midfield is probably the best in the league, my opinion. Anyway, best in Kante, Jorginho, Mount. Whoever they want, but their attack is so good now. But Ziyech, Havertz, Lukaku, Werner, it's too good.
Oh, it just said Man City are preparing to do a new bid for 150 million euros for Kane.
Do you think the Kane thing will happen? Do you think it will actually happen?
He wants to leave. Man City are offering bare money. I think they'll sell him and then rebuild the team.
It's Daniel Levy. He's the ultimate prick to negotiate with.
Yeah, but 150 mil. Well, not in pounds, but in euros. But still,
it's just I don't know.
That's a lot of money, and they can get another striker.
He's the same guy that made Real Madrid pay 100 mil euros for Gareth Bale in 2013. Now, not saying that Gareth Bale wasn't worth that, because he was technically, in the end, he was worth that. But
yeah, he was worth it.
In 2013, that was a mad amount of money.
I think they'll sell him. He doesn't want to stay.
I don't know. I want to say yes. I want to say it does happen, because City will just keep going with the money, and and there'll be a point where Spurs have to accept. But I don't know. Daniel Levy is a bit of a wild card. He could just say no. But the thing, and it's Harry Kane's fault, because this guy signed a 6-year deal last year. Or was it the year before? I can't remember. He signed a 6-year deal. Who does that? Who signs a 6-year contract extension at the age of 27? That's so dumb. Especially at a club like Spurs. You sign that at a club that's winning trophies, not a club that's not winning anything.
Yeah. Well, if they do sell him, they can sign some good players.
Yeah, but you saw what happened when they had bare money after the Bale transfer. They signed practically no one good except for Ericsson that summer. They signed Lamella, Robert Soldado.
But I think Nuno can make some good signings. So.
It's not him making the signings, so I don't know. It's Daniel Lee
would ask, but
and Paratici. But so far their signings haven't been good this summer, so you know. Just depends.
Hopefully they don't sell Kane, but you know, if they do, it's a wrap.
If they do, Lee's gonna be very very, very fun.
This could be hella entertaining.
Yeah, like, because I think if Harry Kane goes to City, then that means, well, Chelsea have already bought their striker, but like I think United will go in for someone else.
We have to go big for a striker.
And I think Liverpool actually wake up at that point and go, okay, fuck, we actually need to sign someone. But I think they'll wake up.
I think United can get Cavalinga for free. His contract's going to run out. And then I think we'll just use next year's money for the summer to get a striker.
Yeah.
Then that's it.
I think Liverpool's got to be a centre midfielder and it's got to be a forward. But I would say a striker. I want Liverpool to go. They're not going to do it. They're never going to do it. But I really wanted us to sign Harry Kane.
Harry Kane?
Bro, imagine Mane, Salah and Harry Kane. That would be so good.
That would.
But it's not going to happen. Never in a million years. It's our country.
You know, I'm happy with Firmino there, you know, because he's the glue for our team. I'm telling you. Without him, we would be lost. Like, we would not be in the position we're in. I'm telling you, yeah.
Even if he scored 10 a season, I'll be happy. But he doesn't.
It's the stuff he does off the ball that makes him so elite, fam, and like him linking up the plays. Without that, like without him, the team would not be where they are. That's what I'm saying. Like he's so underrated, fam. That's what I'm saying. Like he needs more respect on his name. Like without him, we'd be. I don't even know, man. Yeah, madness.
So glad Amar's not here.
Oh, this guy's good.
Amar loves Firmino. They're way too much.
Nah, I like my strikers to score goals. That's why I rate Firmino, but I just need more goals from him. But Josh, you better not be laughing because Martial is the same. He's
a disgrace, fam.
I like Martial. I like him.
Nah,
but I think he needs like a second striker to help him, like Werner does.
Yeah. I mean, you guys.
That's what it is. We got Cavani. He's old. Not in a read way, but.
So I'm saying you're not gonna win the league, bro. Your striker's at 35. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Martial's your backup. Like no. Then you got Rashford is injured for the first part of the season. Like, and he's inconsistent anyway. Sancho's your best player in attack, and Sancho isn't a goal scorer. And who's he assisting? Martial.
but Martial can score more goals, isn't it? Oh, trust.
He's gonna assist like that, man.
Watch when you see Martial score 20 goals, man.
20?
Nah.
Josh, don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself, man. Not on YouTube.
No. Just you see the Sancho, Martial, Bruno like link up.
I'll say one thing.
Oh wow.
Listen, your team is full of frauds. Yeah, Paul Pogba is a fraud. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is a fraud. You saw that in the Euros, guys. Big fat fraud.
Oh, he was so bad in Euros, man. It made me so upset. Shit.
You have a bunch of players, yeah, who play better for their national side than they do for your club.
You're telling me Bruno plays better for
I'm talking about Harry Maguire and I'm talking about Paul Pogba, yeah. Harry Maguire, yeah, is what I see for United is nah.
Oh yeah.
He's but like when he plays for England, this guy looks like one of the best centre backs in the world. Luke Shaw, I rate Luke Shaw, but he's not the best centre back in the league. Yeah, people who keep saying that, shut up. Yeah, then right back, yeah, you have Wan-Bissaka. Okay,
Wan-Bissaka, 5-star skills, man. He needs it. He's so good.
Good, but I'm sorry, he needs to fix up going forward, but he's good. I do rate him.
It's because they want him to play like kind of like Trent,
Yeah, but it's not gonna work.
but he can't play.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to play like that.
Well, I mean, now
He
you
can
got
just play like a normal. We'll just do link up plays with Sancho. Done.
and then your midfield. Yeah, and then you got your DM is Fred or McTominay, fam, or both of them at the same time.
They're both ass, man.
You guys are playing Fred and McTominay in the same team.
Hey, at least Fred. You know, he doesn't play good for the national team or Man United. So.
He's just shy. Bro, he's playing for Brentford. Not good, man.
Oh, that's a good one. Ugh.
Still got
Man,
marriage.
They're finished 7th, man.
Mate, you said
Wait,
Man U go 7.
Yeah.
Imagine they actually do that. Just imagine. Oh my days.
That would be so embarrassing. Every single Man United fan says they're going to finish above Liverpool, City, and Chelsea, and then
I'd be embarrassed, man.
guys get
I'm
ready.
gonna go buy a Man United shirt and then we finish 7th. It's like put it away though.
Embarrassing.
I mean, yeah, I hope we covered everything. Then.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. So make sure you like and subscribe. Obviously,
Share the video. You might already know.
Man, jeez.
And yes, subscribe because you, man, I'm still seeing that a lot of you aren't subscribed, and it's actually mad. Yeah, it's taking a piss. So you got to subscribe.
Life, we're out doing daily uploads for you, and this is how you pay us back. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Listen, yeah.
Upload schedule on YouTube as you're out.
Trust the process. Trust the process. You gotta trust the process. Just subscribe, trust it, and you enjoy yourself. Every I don't know, twice a month.
Listen, when we bring content, the quality is good. Okay, so don't cry.
Quality is greater than quantity. Remember that, you lot, okay? Quality is greater than quantity. So, yeah, no one watched that. 2 videos out this week. What day are we on? Thursday? Alright, yeah. By the time this comes out, you guys will already have a pro clubs as well. So, listen. Don't say we're not working for you lot.
Exactly.
Being busy is being busy.
We'll have some more videos out for you soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, bless then.
You're so shit at outros. You're so to that.
Always make sure Vaseline. Oh.
Slip my lips.
Lick my lips, man. Oh my days.
I got distracted. Alright. I end the video.
Bless.
Bro, I lick my lips as well.